do
I'll
Spanglish
say.
too. Oh, there you go.
Now.
Ahora sí ya está bien.
Ahora sí. Vale. Okay. Okay. So, okay, can you guys introduce yourself briefly? Where are you from? And also your Spanish level before the course.
Sure. Hello, my name is Amy. I am originally from Chicago, Illinois, and we moved to Valencia, España about 10 months ago to try a new life and see how it went. During our journey, we hired Guillermo to help us with our Espanol. My level was probably A1, A2, maybe when we came here, just from US high school experience, which we all know is not the best and most consistent. I feel I'm at least a B1, maybe on some good days a B2 now. Ordering in restaurants, going to the store, trying to answer simple questions on the street in Spanish. I've definitely gained some confidence in that. And it definitely was more of a holistic experience working on conversation, able to open my mind to more, I guess, deeper thoughts and philosophical conversations for sure. Even had difficulty answering in English sometimes, but it was good. It was a good mental challenge, so I enjoyed it.
Okay. Taylor?
I'm Tyler, from Chicago, living in Valencia for about 10 months now. I had no knowledge of Spanish before Guillermo's class. I had studied French and Italian in school, never Spanish for some reason. Really regret that. But I feel like I learned from day zero, even with Guillermo, because of the information he sent ahead of time with the videos on YouTube, which were extremely eye-opening for me, just in terms of being able to pronounce letters, words, hearing things, and making sure I knew how to spell it. That stuff came pretty quickly. And then I don't know what level I'm at now. I'm not sure how levels work, but I've definitely improved. I've had moments where I got stuck, but I felt like I got over those humps pretty easily with Guillermo's help. And then the fact that the two of us were learning together and could practice a lot more one-on-one together outside of class was really helpful too. And the homework that Guillermo sent was always really helpful as well to kind of drill in on something that was making it harder to learn. So overall, it was an amazing class and a great experience. And my only regret is that we didn't get to hang out with Guillermo in person during this time.
Yes, that would have been nice. I was thinking about making a trip to Valencia, but
It's Fias now.
It is Fias now.
We
La
never made
Crida
it.
was anoche.
¿Ah?
Sí. La Crida anoche es muy bien. Near
Es verdad.
los Torres, sí, la zona Torres. Es muy bien.
Ahora son las fallas, dices, ¿no? Son,
Sí, sí, Fias.
qué bueno. ¿Habéis ido? ¿Habéis ido a las fallas?
Sí,
¿Habéis visto?
sí, un poquito cuando estamos aquí para 2 semanas, sí.
Qué bueno, qué bueno. Okay, I have one more question. So why did you choose this course, maybe instead of other options that you had?
Sure. We really appreciated the flexibility and capability of doing Zoom classes with our schedule since Tyler's working full-time still. And just the 2-to-1 ratio of student to teacher was really appealing to us to kind of titrate it since we know that we're at different levels, which can be very challenging, absolutely, for a teacher to accommodate. But we also, having this new experience and being so new to a country, we did want to try something together to also kind of make the experience a little more personal. So yeah, the flexibility, affordability, value for the class that we enrolled in, and just your adaptability regarding kind of the intensiveness of the course as well.
Okay. So I have 3 more questions. How this conversation-based method, right? Because we in the class we have been, having conversations all the time, right? Everything we learned through this conversation idea. So how did this conversation-based methods and error correction help you to improve?
I think the way that this class is set up with the conversational aspect was helpful because in real life, that's what it can be like, is to have a conversation with somebody or to have someone on the street ask you questions, which we've experienced here plenty of times, or, any kind of situation that you're in real life is good. Like we had with Guillermo, we had many opportunities to do role playing with each other and with Guillermo and us, and even calling like hotels and restaurants and stuff like that in real life to make reservations or to ask questions in Spanish, to get more of that real world experience was really helpful. And kind of helps you kind of break out of the shell a little bit when you're a new person into a new country, new city. It's good to kind of know the flows of conversation and how to communicate with people in an effective way in a new language.
Nice. So last question, and I'll let you go. So would you recommend this course, and why, and to whom? Like, what kind of people would you recommend this course to?
Sure. I would recommend this course. I think the type of person that benefits the most is just because of the format, since it's one-on-one and a lot more responsibility is on you to make it what you want. So I think definitely the conversational practice is great. The kind of holistic way to integrate your knowledge is very helpful. Yeah, I think it really does kind of place a little more responsibility on the student for sure, because of the the personal nature of how this class goes is really, we dictate how our progress is, in order to try and like focus, to utilize your time in the best way for sure.
And Tyler, would you recommend this course, and why, or not?
Yeah, I would absolutely recommend it. The value for the money you're paying, the person that Guillermo is, and all that he can help you with, was tremendous. And I think that, yeah, just learning a new language can be very tough and time consuming, but I think that inside class and outside class, the course that Guillermo set up and the conversations that we had, really helped me get up a few levels and overcome the nervousness that comes with learning a new language. And I feel like I can walk around Spain now, walk around Valencia, and be able to communicate at least on a more basic level. But I was not able to do that before Guillermo's class. So I think that Guillermo's an amazing person and someone, like I said, I would love to hang out with. But yeah, his classes and his method was amazing and extremely helpful. And the fact that we could use WhatsApp as another method to check in with him at nights or during the days after class, before class, to like reschedule or to ask questions or to get homework and stuff like that. It was a really good way to learn something and have technology involved in the way that people's busy lives are going now.
Yeah. And your Guillermo is an extremely patient, very patient teacher, very empathetic, and understanding. And I think also, I will say I've had many, many compliments on my accent and the ability of others to understand what I say. Yeah, I'm very, shy and timid with learning throughout this whole process. And everyone I've encountered has complimented me and my teacher, and said how much progress and how good we are doing. So I think that's just that in itself is a great testimony to how the quality of his classes.
Yeah, agreed. Really quick. We went to a few language interchange places in the city here. a few nights, and people were definitely commenting about how they said, wow, you've only been doing this for 2 months or 3 months or whatever.
Mhm.
And they were pretty amazed at our abilities to communicate with them. So I think that was a really good motivation to keep going too.
Mm. Nice, nice. You flatter me. Yeah, thank you so much for this for answering these questions and agreeing to make this video. And yeah, I'll just cut the video now, and then we can chat a little bit more.